Okay, let's get into it. So, once a month, I'm going to be going through the Vaughan solds in terms of different asset classes, just so you guys are in the loop with what's going on, where prices are. So, if you are looking to do anything now or in the next, doesn't matter, 2, 3 years, at least you're familiar with prices and you're in the loop along the way, right? I'm in my home office, so if you guys hear my dogs, bear with me. But anyway, so we're going to go through the Treb market stats first, then I'm going to go through townhouse sales, condo townhouse sales, condo sales, and then detached as well. So yeah, let's get into it. Should be like 2, 3 minutes long, nothing crazy, but we'll get into it. So this is just specifically Vaughan. Okay, so now this is Vaughan. Before it was just all GTA. So this is Vaughan. So detached home in the month of October, average price was selling at about 1,760, almost 1,800. Average days on market 23 days. So as time is going on and more buyer confidence is coming back to the market, we're going to start to see average days on market lessen over time. We're going to look at semi-detached under 1.1. I'm going to put things in perspective for you guys after in terms of where prices were during COVID and where they are now. So condo town, average price sold for just under 800,000 and average days on market 18 days. Again, those average days, depending on the asset class, is always going to lessen over time as buyer confidence comes back. And average condo in Vaughan is about selling for about 681,000, 44 days in the market. Townhome under 1.1. So you'll see semi and townhome, but they're always going to be similar in terms of price. So that's that. So we'll get into it. Again, should be like 2, 3 minutes, nothing crazy. Just want to put things in perspective for you guys so you have an idea of, depending on the asset class you're looking at, you have an idea of what stuff is selling for. So Highway 7, so majority of these condos, so they're all over Vaughan. So West Woodbridge, East Woodbridge, all the way down Highway 7. So average condo in Vaughan, I saw some selling at even in the threes. So it depends on your situation. If you're just looking to get your foot in the door, park your money somewhere, build your equity over the next couple of years, and then sell and use it for your family home, like there's options for everyone. Like you have studios at Honeycrisp, which is a brand new building, selling for 360,000, under 500 square feet. Very likely not going to have parking. Parking resale is going to be about 30 to 40,000 bucks. So we can see here no parking. That's why it sold for so cheap. But another thing to keep in mind, I'm just going to be thinking out loud as I go through these scenarios so you guys can understand how I'm thinking in terms of looking at it from an investment standpoint. Parking, if this is an investment, I probably wouldn't get it. Why? Because parking is going to be pre-construction. If they bought this pre-con, 70,000, resale $40,000, right? Anyone who's buying in this area can get to the subway pretty easy because now Vaughan is one of the only cities outside of Toronto that has direct access to the subway. So you're seeing some studios selling a 3.6, one beds, one bed, one bath, 600 square feet, selling in the fours, mid fours. Obviously, the older the building, the cheaper it's going to sell for, but the higher the maintenance fees, right? Some buildings are going to be managed a lot better than others, but that's that. And also, it turns out this might be 10 to 15 minutes instead because I'm looking at the time and we're already at 3 minutes. So I'll go through it quicker. But condos, one bed, one bath, we're looking at 500,000. If you're looking at it from an investment standpoint, you guys got to put down 20%. Everyone knows that. One plus den, now we're at the 550 mark, and I'll just skip all the way to the end. So basically, one beds, one plus dens, you're in the 500s, and you're going to see some sell as high as $1 million. Obviously, these are going to be penthouses, 1,400 bucks per square foot. But I'd say average price per square foot in Vaughan, condo-wise, is probably 800, 700s, 800, and then pre-con selling at 1,200. Just so you know, 1,100, 1,200. So that's condos for you. One beds, one plus dens with parking are selling like in between 5 and 6-ish. And then the newer the building, obviously that comes at a premium. Now we're going to look at condo towns. A lot of you looking to upsize this year. Condo towns. There we go. You have some in Islington. These are practically brand new within the last 3 to 5 years. These closed. 2 bed, 3 bath, 800 square feet, sold for under 600K with a parking spot. Right, new complex right in Woodbridge. You guys are probably driven by this multiple times. What else? These ones are on Highway 7 and Kipling, I believe. Yeah, Highway 7 and Kipling. 3 bed, 3 bath, over 1,000 square feet, selling for 710. I actually showed this one to a client, so I know it really well. And this is relatively new as well. These are the Udgy condo towns. and the New Westminster, 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,200 square feet. So there's even ones, Islington. There's even ones, I think they're going to be in freehold. Yeah, these ones. So these are the ones I've been, talking to clients about for a long time now. These are Kipling and Steeles, like modern looking towns, under 5 years old, like super good looking on the outside. These don't have a backyard. Kipling and Steeles. Let me double check. Martin Grove and Steeles. Martin Grove and Steeles. So these 2 bed, 2 bath, selling over 1,100 square feet, selling in the sevens, and then some of them in the eights. 37 Hearn, again, super good looking on the outside. These are good condo towns to get your foot in the door, build your equity over time. And then, as you have kids and you want more space, then you sell, make your money, and you move on. But these ones, everyone's always complaining about POTL fees. They're $150 a month, right? Everyone's always like, oh, I want freehold towns. I want freehold towns. In terms of the PLTL fees, majority of them are going to be $150, $250. It's going to take care of your garbage and your snow, and it's literally not a big deal at all. And if it was me, I'd much rather buy a condo town like this, 2 bed, 3 bath, even if it had PLTL fees, than a condo, right? So these are good to get your foot in the door for your early years. This is a nice freehold town. Showed this to a client. Sold for $890, 1,100 square feet ish. This is almost like not a full gut, but parquet floors. So like this is something that during COVID, this was selling at like 1.3, just to show you guys the opportunity. Something like this, like if it was me and I was looking for a maple town, you could pick this up for 900,000. You're gonna have to spend 50 grand to 100 grand on it. So you're gonna be all in for $1 million. In the next year, year and a half, these are going to be selling probably close to 1.2 again, right? So that's what I would be looking at. 3 bed, 3 bath condo town, 923. I'll skip to the end here because now we're 7 minutes in. Not bad. 960, 3 bed, 3 bath. These are freehold towns. The average lot size in Vaughan for a detached is probably going to be like 30 by 100. These 100 feet, these are probably going to be a little bit less, maybe 20 by 80, I'm assuming. Not even 80, maybe less. Lot size. Bear with me. 20 by, this agent didn't update it, but let's say it's 20 by 60. So you guys are going to have a backyard with these. So point is, the reason I'm showing you guys this is you guys can get a freehold town right now in Vaughan, in the 900s, in the low 1 millions. Look at these ones. If you guys want me to send any of these to you directly, so you could just, do your own homework, or if you have any questions on these at all, just shoot me a message. We'll get into detached now. These are going to be smaller detached, so don't get too excited. And the finishes on the inside are probably not going to be the best, probably parquet floors. Yeah. So detached homes, again, under 1,500 square feet, you could pick them up for a little bit over $1 million, 1.1 even, high 1.1s. This one's completely reno, just under 1.2, 3 bed, 2 bath. Let's get to, there's going to be some in Maple. 54 Elena Crescent, 1.2, 3 bed, 4 bath. Probably decent inside, completely normal, completely decent finishes. Actually better than decent. It's pretty beautiful inside. So again, I just want to show you guys this so you guys have an idea of prices. I'm going to be doing this once a month just so you're in the loop with prices and in the loop with just your specific asset class and what's going on. If you guys ever have any questions, 4 bed, 3 bath, 2,000 square feet, and 1.3. During COVID, these detached were selling 1.7, 1.8, right? So prices are at a very high level. What happened as inflation ran rampant, the Bank of Canada had to raise interest rates to bring inflation down. Bank of Canada rose interest rates. As we all know, inflation went from 8.2, all the way down to 1.6. So we're well within our target of 2-3%. So that's why we're seeing the Bank of Canada cut rates, because it seems like the worst is behind us. Inflation is under control. And based on the information we have in front of us, it seems like we should be smooth sailing from here. Seems like, the worst should be behind us from here. If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot me a message. We'd love to have a chat. Whether you're looking to do something now or in the next 2-3 years, it doesn't matter. If you want to just get familiar with the area or pick my brain in terms of anything Vaughan, let me know. Like, I've lived here for 28 years. I do majority of my business here, and I know it very well. And so we'll kind of leave it at that. Any questions, again, shoot me a message and we'll go from there. I'll do this once a month. Ciao, guys.